The text effects plugins are found in the built-ins, the FP, and in the Text Fx folder on the left-hand side. So to make these work, I need a font, so I'm going to go grab a font first and drag this down into my scene tree, then go back into my built-ins and into my text effects folder. So the TFX Alpha, when we drag this down onto our font disappears. And when I click on our TFX Alpha plugin and go into the editor, notice the first thing we have here is called a progress percentage, and by default it's set to 0. So what I want to do first is just keep this at 0, and we're going to set a keyframe. So I'm going to hit set key. It advances to 60, and then I'm going to just scrub this out or type in a number out towards 100. So we'll just type in 100%, and I'm going to hit set key again. You can see when we advance this progress percentage out to 100%, the alpha of the font came on. So when we hit play, it just kind of alphas this font on. Now when we have our keyframe set, then we can pretty much come back in here and play with the different settings to get the effect that we want. By default, the direction is set to normal, so we could change this to opposite, and when we do that and play it out, it comes on in the reverse. We could change it to random. We could play static. When we hit static, it just all fades on together. Here's wave. When you hit it to wave, it just kind of goes through each font. There's center, so it comes out from the center, and to center, it fades on to the center. So whichever setting you want to use, you can. There's also interpolate, so we have a linear setting and a soft setting, and these refer to the keyframes. So if it's set to linear, it's all one constant speed. If it's soft, it's kind of going to ramp up and ramp out of the animation. There's also an effect range, so you can affect how far and what the range is of the animation. And the random seed, you can also adjust that to adjust the randomness of it. There's also a text order, as is by default. You can also change it to horizontal. When you click on the horizontal, you get a text direction. You can go left to right or right to left. And there's also a vertical. When we change it to vertical, it goes text direction up to down or down to up. Now you can also set the begin point and the alpha end percentage. So if we rewind our keyframe and we set this to 100, now it's going to be on. And if we set this end to 0, at the end of it, it's going to be off. So you can change the different settings once you actually have a keyframe set.